Hi, my name is Bianca. I am the owner and lead instructor for Bianca Lily Ballet. I am also pursuing a master's in dance education and performance. I love teaching adults. I primarily teach adults. I love teaching beginners to advance and helping people dance better and more injury-free and to love their dancing. To me, it's very important to create a class that's quality, and by quality I mean it has to be a combination of safe and functional so the students are not incurring injury, also skill building over time and through the course of the class, and also enjoyable. It should be fun and worth it to come to class. It shouldn't be an act of drudgery. So my primary concern is making sure that my students are learning about proper alignment and being able to apply that, and also having an experience of connecting with their body, really being focused on how it feels to do what they feel, and developing a better sense of that, and then being able to apply that in their dancing. I find that if they take their time at the bar to establish their physical connection between their mind and body and feel how they're doing things, then we can focus more on choreography when we get to the center. And I think it's really important that students have an opportunity to think carefully about what they're doing, but then also sort of let free and dance and enjoy themselves. I think that there's a lot of different factors in teaching a quality class that resembles an active performance, creating the right atmosphere through the use of music and the choice of tone, the type of words you use, and the energy that you fill the room with. And part of that also means meeting your students, who in this case in many ways resemble an audience, with where they're at and responding to the energy they bring. So that in that moment you have to be creative and a little bit of a problem solver and an artist and confident enough and enough of a presenter and a performer to put them at ease so that they can enjoy themselves and immerse themselves completely in the somatic experience and the artistic experience. My goal when I teach my students is always for them to be able to see an improvement in their skill set in dance, but also I like for them to be able to improve outside of the studio. So for a lot of my students, they find that their study of ballet has improved their posture and their balance and their coordination and improved their health and well-being in ways both physical and emotional outside of the dance studio. So I want my students to have a great time and learn something new and improve their health.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I am one of Bianca's students, and I've been taking ballet for 2 years, and I had no previous ballet training other than being a little kid. I took it for maybe a year when I was 6, but I quit because they made me be a boy squirrel, and I did not want to be a boy squirrel. And prior to ballet, I did swing dance, which is really a street dance because you're not classically trained. And I heard about Bianca from a friend of mine and came and took a class and absolutely fell in love with it. And I feel like it has improved so many things in my life. I love moving the way that Bianca has taught me to move. I love the control that it's given me. That I never had previously. I think my posture's better. I think I've grown an inch. My confidence is definitely increased, and I love how she takes us where we're at and works on building our strengths and giving us a set of skills that we can take out onto the floor and still be ourselves. Even though ballet is such a codified dance, I still feel like she gives me permission to express myself as a dancer. So it's been really great. I come every time there's class, so I come 5 days a week.
There you go.
So I've been dancing for several years. I started as a little kid. I trained classically for probably 8 years growing up. So I kind of grew up in classical ballet. I came to Albuquerque and took several years off through my teenage years and found Bianca. And over the last 2.5 years or so, I've re-engaged with dance and have loved every minute of it. Coming to Bianca Lily Ballet has been awesome. It's been kind of like creating a community or entering a community really. Classes and structure is very classical, but also kind of translates to whatever level, whether that's beginner or more advanced. She kind of tailors class to all levels, and allows us to dance together, really, which is a great experience and a lot of fun. It's definitely been a great experience. Dance, of course, I think is designed to bring us together, right? And so to be able to do that in such a group of diverse and interesting people in so many good ways has been such a blessing and a privilege to get to know people, to get to know their dancing, and she's put that together in a beautiful way.
My name is Romy Keegan, and I actually run the studio that we had class in. And so I have been lucky enough to connect with Bianca through our mutual teaching of dance. And it's been a joy to have her and her program in this space. And I guess in that way I just So I've been dancing since I was 3, and I am so happy to say that I actually come from a line of dancers. My mom was a dancer, and my grandmother was a dancer, and my great-grandmother was a dancer. So lo and behold, I found myself as a dancer. I've been dancing a long time.
Great. Hello, my name is Ali Agirnas. Actually happen to be the director producer of this short video. And I picked up ballet about 3 years ago. About 5 years ago, I was actually reading about Stanislavski and his core training of actors in the old Russian school, and kind of lamented how I had never done ballet, so I shared that with my wife, and shortly after she actually gifted me this class, and I've loved it ever since. It really does do a lot for me. Besides arthritis that I'm fighting in my body, it also gives me great core strength and control, and it kind of bleeds into every aspect into my life. It really defines more closely who I am by doing as much ballet as I can, but actually most recently I haven't been coming very often, and I think you can see that by this back. Anyway, that's my story. I'm originally from Istanbul, Turkey, via Germany, and I've been here about 25 years. I'm a SAG actor locally.
And I'm Kate Kennedy. I've been taking ballet from Bianca for almost 2 years now. I had never done dance before, a little bit of jazz, but not anything serious. My favorite thing about Bianca is she's really great at breaking things down and doing things that you're like, I don't understand why I'm doing this. And then 3 weeks later, you're like, oh my gosh, my feet understand this, it's amazing. She's made a world of difference for me. I never thought I could dance. I have tons of issues with my feet, and she makes it all possible. So it's amazing. I love it.
Wow. Yes, and actually this video was meant as a thank you for Bianca's effect that has had on my life through her dance. Currently she's doing a master's program, and I just want to be able to reciprocate and say thank you. Okay.